Well, the head of the Bank Board Bureau, Vinod has hinted at going slow on consolidation among public sector banks. In an exclusive chat with Latha Venkatesh, he said the immediate focus should be on the clean-up of the balance sheets. This even as he believes the worst is over on bad loans. Rai has promised to reform appointment process in PSU bank boards as well. Listen in.
We've just started. We started only 3 months back, and we've already started recommending whole-time directors and chairpersons. And in fact, all the recommendations as of now have been accepted by government. So to that extent, the Bank Bureau, the autonomy promised to the Bureau has been granted by government.
No, my point was that what is the next game or the end game? Has the Bank Board Bureau thought out how you will have eventually independent, board members for each bank, which will have a greater say in their appointment of their own CEOs? How long will it be that you will be appointing the CEOs? What are the next steps you are seeing to institutionalize the powers of the banks, the boards of the various banks?
See, as of now, the whole-time directors or CEOs of the banks are appointed by government, and in government the appointments committee, the cabinet does it. But for us, we have still not mapped that road where the Bank Board Bureau will become a bank investment company, a holding company, some point of time. It depends upon whether it's far too early for us to, because at present we are struggling with other issues. And this is an issue which can certainly take backseat for the time being.
What would you say are the top three points that you are working with to strengthen public sector banks?
Yeah, immediately our entire focus is on ensuring a cleaning up of the balance sheet, with a view to ensure that the loaning process or the lending process starts immediately, because that seems to have got into some kind of a tight fit where banks' credit is not growing. So we want to ensure that the credit growth takes place. So we want the balance sheets to be cleaned up. That's number one. Number two, to ensure that there is no gap between appointments in the banks, because there have been instances in the past where there are huge amount of gaps. We are ensuring that we take timely action that those gaps don't occur. And these are our priorities for the time being.
It's important priority of the Bank Boards Bureau now is to look at the quality and asset quality of bank balance sheets. What is the sense you are getting? A lot has been recognized. Is the hump over, or may we have a long tail?
No, I would sincerely believe that recognition has taken place, and the worst is over. The worst is over. What may remain is consequential stresses that have arisen, but I think the worst is over.
Company owning all the shares and the banks being owned by something like a sovereign wealth fund, which was one of the plans which even PJ Naik spoke about. Is that not something that was discussed with the Bank Bureau to make all the public sector banks units held by the holding company?
See, in the terms of reference which have been given to us, that is not mentioned as yet. Has not been mentioned. Yes, but that was one of the recommendations of the Naik committee. But that is not transmitted in the terms of reference which has been given to us.
But I thought consolidation definitely was. Is that taking off? Should we hear something, say, in a quarter or so?
See, consolidation has taken off.
But only within the state bank family, not outside.
That probably is the low-hanging fruit. But you see, you can't have all kinds of action taking place at the same time. I think it would be very unfair, and I've said it earlier also, to saddle the banks who are stressed at present on the loans and the balance sheets with consolidation also.